Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to yet another supremely amazing lecture and a new series of a question bank series. And first chapter to discuss in this particular series is body fluids and circulation, which is one of the most important chapter from the unit human physiology. How are you doing, everyone? Give me hearts on the screen right now on the chat box. Yes. So in this particular lecture, thank you so much. So in this particular lecture, we will be discussing no theory, but we will be discussing about certain questions which are previous year questions. So in this particular lecture, I have included 20 questions that have been taken from the year 2017 back to 2005. Okay, that much year, previous year need questions I have included in this particular lecture, and today we'll be discussing about this. So this is a wonderful and amazing Telegram group where we conduct regular discussions, quizzes, OMR examination, updates on our classes and all. So those who haven't yet joined our Telegram group and have wishing to join at BioPoint New. So those who haven't yet subscribed our wonderful YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our wonderful YouTube channel of BioPoint, stream the world of bio. Yes, guys, without wasting your time, first question on your screens right now. I'll give you 15 seconds to answer each question. Yes, first question on your screens, take care. The hepatic portal vein drains blood to liver from option A, heart, option B, stomach, option C, kidney, option D, intestine. NEET 2017 paper. NEET 2017 for yesterday's OMR examination, Super 30 Biology question series also. The same question was there. The first question, I suppose, the hepatic portal vein drains blood to liver from which of the following organ? Give you 15 seconds to answer this question. Your time starts now. Comment me the answers on the chat box. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the answer is option number D, intestine. So the correct answer for the question is option D, intestine. Okay, so hepatic portal vein drains blood from liver from intestine. That is, what is the main function of hepatic portal vein? Hepatic portal vein generally carry deoxygenated blood, that is carbon dioxide rich blood. They will carry the carbon dioxide rich blood from the gastrointestinal tract. That is, they can collect it either from the liver, no, they can collect it from the gallbladder, or they can collect it from the spleen, or they can collect it from the pancreas. From all these gastrointestinal tract or these organs, they will collect the carbon dioxide rich or the deoxygenated blood, and they will transfer from intestine into the liver. And its main function, it carries the nutrient rich blood. It carries the nutrient rich blood to the liver, okay, which is further carried into the heart through the inferior vena cava. So this is a 2017 NEET paper question. I hope you know the answer. Give me thumbs up on the chat box. This is your question number 1 we are discussing here. Clear, everybody? The hepatic portal vein drains blood from intestine to the liver. Clear? Next question. Take it. I hope you can clearly see the screen. Adult human RBC are anucleate. Which of the following statement are or is most appropriate explanation for this feature? Option number A, they do not need to reproduce. They are somatic cells. They do not metabolize. Their internal space is available for oxygen transport. So they have given you 4 different statements. Again, previous year question, NEET 2017 itself. Okay, previous year MCQ, as I already told. So they have given you 4 different statements and they are asking, the condition is adult human RBC are enucleate in condition. What do you mean by enucleate? Enucleate means the RBCs are no-nucleated. That is, the mature or the adult RBC lack a well-defined or a nucleus itself. And they have given you 4 different statements and is asking you which out of the following 4 statement is the most appropriate reason for the above statement. So as you all know, that is the adult human RBCs are enucleate, that is they are non-nucleated, and the circular mammalian erythrocyte, you know that the scientific name of RBC is erythrocyte, right? So the erythrocyte is synthesized where it is synthesized inside the bone marrow. Okay, they are synthesized inside the bone marrow. It undergoes, so after synthesis, after they are formed, they undergo a particular process called enucleation. I haven't mentioned about this in your class. They undergo a special process called enucleation. What is the function of all this? Significance of this particular process of enucleation? In the process of enucleation, the nucleus of the cell is removed. So here the mammalian RBC, the mature mammalian RBC from which the nucleus is removed. So that conditioned RBC, you will call it as a enucleated RBC. And what is its function? What is its function? The absence of such a nucleus makes the RBC provides more space. Okay, the absence of the nucleus will provide more and enough space for the RBC. What is the main function of RBC? To accommodate oxygen, to help in oxygen transport. So definitely the absence of nucleus will definitely help in the oxygen transport mechanism. Okay, so the absence of the nucleus allows the red blood cells to contain more hemoglobin inside them, and hence the internal space, the entire internal space is available by the RBC for oxygen transport. Okay, as they do not have any organelle, they do not, as they do not have any organelle, they do not undergo metabolites, they do not undergo any metabolic activity, they will not undergo any kind of multiplication because no kinds of organelles are present inside it, and they are not the, being they are the somatic cells, they are not enucleated because there are certain normal cells of our body which are nucleated. Okay, so the correct answer for the question, the correct statement out of the 4 given above is only option number 4. So the correct answer is option number A. Only 4th statement matches with the explanation for the above statement. That is this particular statement. Clear, everyone? NEET 2017 second question was this. Okay. Clear? Any doubt? Thank you so much. Next question. Next is a previous year MCQ from NEET 2016. NEET 2016 is the next question. So let's move on with the next question. Name the blood cells whose reduction in number can cause clotting disorder. We studied about 3 different kinds of cells, that is erythrocytes, leukocytes and thrombocytes. So among these 3 cells, name the type of cells whose reduction in number causes a particular clotting disorder, leading to what? Excessive loss of blood from our body. Is it neutrophils? Is it basophil? Is it erythrocytes, neutrophils, leukocytes, or thrombocytes? 10 seconds to answer this question. Easy question. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your time is up. The correct answer for the question is option number D, thrombocytes. Comment me on the chat box. What is the other name for thrombocytes? What is the common name? What do you call commonly the thrombocytes? No one? Absolutely, that cells you will call it as the platelets. The thrombocytes is also known as platelets. The function of platelets is it helps in the clotting of blood. Helps in blood clotting. Clear, everybody? So platelets helps in the clotting of blood. So if there is a reduction in the number of platelets, what happens? It may lead to certain clotting disorders in case of organisms. Next question. 2016 NEET previous year question itself again. Serum differs from blood in. Serum differs from blood in. Option A, lacking globulins. B, lacking albumins. C, lacking clotting factors. Option D, lacking antibodies. Any guesses for the answers? You can comment me on the chat box. Meanwhile, I'll go with the explanation. So guys, blood. Blood is composed of two main things, right? When we studied about the concept of blood, we divided the blood components into a straw-colored viscous fluid, that is the blood plasma, and also another thing, that is the formed elements. Correct? So plasma is a clear straw-colored watery fluid in which different types of blood cells are suspended. And there we studied about a particular, when we studied about the different type of cells, you studied about the serum. And serum is that part of blood which is similar in composition. Serum is a part of the blood. Okay, serum is particular part of the blood which has the same composition as that of the blood plasma. Serum has actually the same properties or same components present in it also as in the plasma, but it lacks one important thing. That is, it lacks the particular protein called fibrinogen. It lacks the particular proteins called fibrinogen. And what is the main function of fibrinogen? Fibrinogen helps in the clotting of blood, right? So definitely serum differs from blood in having or in lacking the clotting factors, whereas the serum has all other factors which are similar to that of the plasma of blood. It includes all the proteins not used in the clotting of blood. It includes all the electrolytes, it includes all the antigens, antibody, hormone, but it lacks clotting factor. So option number C is the correct answer for this particular question. Serum differs from blood in lacking clotting factors. It does not contain fibrinogen. So the correct answer for the question is option number C. Take care. Next question on your screens. Again, MCQ, previous year question from 2016 NEET paper. This was yesterday Super 30 question, also very important question. Okay. Blood pressure in the pulmonary artery is. Blood pressure in the pulmonary artery is. Actually, what is the kind of blood that pulmonary artery carries? Pulmonary artery is the only artery. Sorry guys, once again I'll write. Pulmonary artery is the only artery that carry carbon dioxide rich blood, or it is the only artery that carry deoxygenated blood, while all other artery carry oxygenated blood. And the most important thing is that you have studied about valve, right? About valves. Valves, in which kind of blood vessels are valves present? We have studied three different kinds of blood vessel, right? Which are the three different kinds of blood vessel we have studied? We have studied about artery, we have studied about veins, we have studied about capillary also. So can any one of you tell me on the chat box, which among the following blood vessel contains valve? valves, valve, which prevents the backflow of blood. Yes, guys, is it artery, is it veins, or is it capillary? Guys, the correct answer for this question is, that is not this particular question, the question which I asked you. The blood vessel which contains the structure called the valve, it is vein. So since valves are present, what is the main function of valves? Valves prevents the backflow of blood. Prevents the backflow of blood. So veins contains valves which prevents the backflow of blood. So even the pressure, if the pressure in the veins is less, there are valves to prevent the backflow. But in case of artery, there are no presence of any kind of valves. Okay, any kind of valves. Guys, I'm not talking about the pulmonary semilunar valve or the aortic semilunar valve. I'm talking about, if you're considering this is to be an artery, you will have a valve like this in between. In case of veins, you have certain valves, flap like valves in between to prevent the backflow of blood. Clear? So in case of artery, you don't have any structures called the valve. So their pressure should be so high that once it is pumped from the ventricles, once it is, so this is the heart. I'm drawing it in a box type structure. Okay, right now. Right auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle, left auricle. Once it is pumped from the right ventricle into the pulmonary artery, blood have to pass through that artery under a high pressure. Similarly, when the left ventricle passes it through the aorta, there also high pressure is required because there are no valves to prevent the backflow of blood. So the correct answer for this question is option number B, that is blood pressure in the pulmonary artery is more than that in the pulmonary vein. Because in the pulmonary vein, you have what? In the pulmonary vein, you have what? Valve. Pulmonary vein, since being it is a vein, you have certain structure, flap-like structures called the valve. Whereas in artery, you don't have any kind of valve. So their blood pressure should be so high in order to prevent the backflow of blood. So option number B is the correct answer for the question. Next question. Next is a very important question and a tricky question which was asked in NEET 2015. Doctors use a stethoscope to hear the sound. Doctors use a stethoscope to hear the sound produced during each cardiac cycle. The second sound is heard when? The second sound is heard when? Generally, what we measure, generally we just hear two different kinds of sound, that is the lub sound and the dub sound, right? Lub, dub sound we heard, right? Yes. So lub, dub is the sound which is produced by the normal sound of the heartbeat, which is heard through the stethoscope. So it is a basic sound of the heart that can be obtained as a result of each cardiac cycle. So when is the first sound or the lub sound heard by the doctor? The first sound is created due to the closure of what? Cuspid valve. I'll write it once again. So there are two types of sound. First is the lub sound. Lub sound is produced due to closure of cuspid valve. What are the different kinds of cuspid valve? You have bicuspid valve, you have tricuspid valve. Okay. So that is the first sound heard due to the closure of the cuspid valve, and it is heard at the start of or the beginning of systole. At the beginning of systole. Clear? And the next sound is the dub sound. The next sound is the dub. Lub and followed by the dub sound. When is the second heart sound heard? It is produced due to the closure of semilunar valve. Closure of semilunar valve. Clear? Am I audible to each one of you? Give me hearts on the screen. Yes, everybody. So the dub sound is heard due to the closure of semilunar valve. That is the aortic semilunar valve and the pulmonary semilunar valve. So the correct answer for this particular question is when the semilunar valve closes. Option number C is the correct answer for the question. Okay, option number B is the correct answer for this particular question. Semilunar valve closed down after the blood flows into the vessels from the ventricle. That is the only thing which you have to remember. Clear? Lub sound is heard due to the closure of the cuspid valves, and dub sound is heard when the semilunar valve closes. Both sounds are heard due to the closure of the valves itself. Can we move on with the next question? Yes. Erythropoiesis, again NEET 2015 MCQ. Erythropoiesis starts in. Erythropoiesis. What do you mean by erythropoiesis and where it is initiated? Erythropoiesis means formation of red blood cells. Formation of red blood cells or RBC or erythrocytes, you can call it as the what? Erythropoiesis. And erythropoiesis starts in the organelle you can call in the early fetus. There is a small explanation for this. Erythropoiesis. In case of the early fetus, the erythropoiesis takes place in the yolk sac. This you will study in your 12th standard in detail in the chapter Human Reproduction. Okay, so in the early fetus, this process of erythropoiesis takes place inside the yolk sac. But by the third or the fourth month, erythropoiesis shift on to the liver. In case of fetus, in case of infants, in case of fetus, the erythropoiesis moves on to the liver. After many months, what happens? The liver, from the liver, after 7 months, okay, after 7 months, here it is 3 to 4 months from the yolk sac, the process of erythropoiesis or formation RBC takes place inside the liver. After 7 months, what happened? After 7 months, one second. After 7 months, what's going to happen? 7 months from the liver, the process of erythropoiesis shift to the red bone marrow. Shift to the red bone marrow by the end of 7 months. Clear? So if a question, actually this question deserves a bonus mark for that year, but actually erythropoiesis in case of fetus, if the question demands you for fetus, then your answer should be liver. Then your answer should be liver. But here erythropoiesis starts in, that's the only question. So the correct answer for the question is option number D, red bone marrow. Red bone marrow is the correct answer for the question. Clear, everyone? Clear? Erythropoiesis, in case if they are asking you about the fetus, it is in the liver, and if it is in the adult, it is in the red bone marrow. If they are simply asking you, the correct answer is option number D, red bone marrow. Next question on your screen. Blood pressure. Again, a question related to blood pressure. Blood pressure in the mammalian aorta is maximum during. Blood pressure in the mammalian aorta is maximum during the systole of the left atrium, diastole of the right ventricle, systole of the left ventricle, diastole of the right atrium. Guys, what is aorta? Aorta is the main artery, right? Aorta is the main artery that carry oxygenated blood, that carry what? Oxygenated blood to different parts of the body, and which is originating from the left ventricle. Originating from the left ventricle, and finally to find arterioles. So the blood pressure of the mammalian aorta is maximum when the left ventricle pushes out all the blood into the aorta. That is contraction of the left ventricle. And what is the answer? Systole of the left ventricle, that is a contraction phase of the heart. Contraction of the left ventricle leads to the maximum pressure inside the aorta. Clear? Option number C is the correct answer for this particular question. Blood pressure in mammalian aorta is maximum during the systole of the left ventricle. Next question. No explanation is needed. This was an easy question. Which one of the following statement is correct? Plasma, blood minus lymphocytes. Serum, blood plus fibrinogen. Lymph, plasma plus RBC plus WBC. Blood, plasma plus RBC plus WBC plus platelets. Definitely no need of any kind of confusion. Option number D is the correct answer for this question, which was also a previous year question from NEET 2015. How many questions? 3 or 4 questions from the single chapter for NEET. So blood consists of plasma and the formed elements, that is RBC, WBC and the platelet. What is serum? Serum is the blood plasma devoid of fibrinogen. This sign should be replaced by negative. Plasma is blood plus lymphocyte. It doesn't have RBC. Plasma, blood plus lymphocytes. What? Plasma is a component of blood, right? Plasma is actually a component of blood. That is actually erythro RBC plus lymphocytes plus platelets, everything. Right? In the lymph, RBCs is not present. Clear? So the correct answer for the question is option number D. Blood is equal to plasma plus RBC plus WBC plus platelets. Next question. Next question, 10th question on your screens. Person with blood group AB is considered as a universal recipient. You know that the blood group with the person with the blood group AB is considered as a universal recipient because what is the reason? What is the reason why persons with blood group AB is considered as a universal recipient? Why? Because both the antigens A and B are present on the RBC, but there are no antibody. There are no antibody present inside. Guys, when can a person receive a blood? When there are no antibodies inside their body, right, to counteract the particular antigen entering into our body. So universal recipient is blood group AB. Why? Because they have both antigen A and B, but they do not have any kind of antibody. And most important, one more point to note, antigen A and B are not found on the plasma, but they are found on the RBC. So at those 2014, most of the people just was confused with option A and option number D. Clear? But now I hope you guys are clear with the answer. So what is the answer for the question? What is the answer for the question? Answer for the question is option number A. Both antigen A and B are present on the RBC, but no antibodies are present on the plasma. 11th one on your screens. How do parasympathetic neural signals affect the working of the heart? We studied that there are two types of nervous system, that is the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. So the parasympathetic neural signals, how is going to get affecting the heart? How? So the correct answer for the question is in the class we discussed. Parasympathetic neural signals, it reduces the heartbeat and the cardiac output also. So the correct answer for the question is option number A. Heartbeat is never increased. Heartbeat is increased by the sympathetic nervous system. Cardiac heart rate is increased by the sympathetic nervous system. Heart rate decreases. Cardiac output will also get decreased. It will never increase. So the correct answer for the question is reduce both heart rate and cardiac output. So option number A is the correct answer for the question. So simple, with your common sense, you can easily answer this question because sympathetic means increases heartbeat. Parasympathetic means opposite to that. That is reduces the heartbeat. Clear? 12th question on your screens. Take care. Very, 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 very important question for 2013 NEET exam. The question was asked. Okay, this is a very frequently asked question from this chapter. Yesterday's exam also, I just put a question related with this. Right? About the ECG, very important point. That is, it consists of a P wave, it consists of a Q wave, R wave, S and T. Again, starting with another set of P wave. Right? So in the diagram, yes, back to the question. Yes. In the diagram, here is a standard ECG of a normal person. ECG of a normal person, and they're asking what does the P wave represents over here. That is, this particular portion stands for what? That is a question. Okay, what is the significance of the P wave? What is P wave according to NCRT or according to a human being? What does the P wave stands for? The correct answer for this particular question, that is question number 12. The correct answer for this question is P wave represents the contraction of both the atria. This is the answer for this question. Clear? Correct answer for this question. Option number A, the P wave represents the contraction of both the atria. Clear, everybody? Clear? Give me a thumbs up on the chat box, everybody. Yes. Everybody, give me a thumbs up on the chat box. Next, we are moving on to the question number 13. Yes? Are you all understanding? If you have any doubt regarding any of the topics, you can ask me in my Telegram, okay, or in our group. Next question, question number 13 on your screens. A certain road accident patient with an unknown blood group. A certain road accident patient with an unknown blood group needs immediate blood transfusion. His one doctor friend suggests at once to offer his blood. So you have to identify what was the blood group of the donor. Without even having a compatibility match, what happens? One of his doctor friend what immediately told that I am ready to give my blood. So what was the blood group of that particular person? So that is referred to as the universal donor. Right? Universal donor is the blood group O. So the correct answer for the question is option number C, blood group O is the what? O is the blood group of that particular doctor friend who offers to give the blood. Clear? Yes? Clear, everyone? Clear? So since his blood group was blood group O, he was free to donate his blood to any people. Next is a question which is related to actually a 12th standard topic. But since you are studying about the particular disease that is a myocardial infarction in this particular chapter, we have just included this question also in this chapter. This is a previous year MCQ question, NEET 2012. A patient brought to a hospital with a myocardial infarction is normally immediately given which kind of the following medicine? Is it penicillin, streptokinase, cyclosporin A, statin? So you have to understand that a person with a myocardial infarction or the heart attack or a heart block is immediately given a particular kind of a medicine called streptokinase. You have to study this, a 12th standard topic, when you will study in detail about this particular medicine when you reaches your 12th standard. So just understand, a patient brought to a hospital with a myocardial infarction is normally given streptokinase, option number B. Next question on your screen. Very easy question again. Arteries are best defined as the vessels which. So we know what you mean by artery. So this is a simple question asked in NEET 2011. You have to simply write the definition. Simply you have to identify the definition for artery. What do you mean by artery? Arteries are the blood vessel which carry blood away from the heart, right? So the correct answer for the question is option number A. Arteries are the blood kinds of blood vessels that carry blood from heart to all the other different organ. Carry blood from heart to different body parts or organ is known as artery. Clear? 2011, an easy question was asked from this chapter. Again, one more question from the year 2011 itself. Let's see what's the question. Which one of the following statement regarding blood pressure is correct? Which one of the, okay, blood pressure. So option number A, 100/55 mm Hg is considered an ideal blood pressure. Option number B, 105/50 mm Hg makes one very active. 190/110 mm Hg may harm the vital organs like brain and kidney. 130/90 mm Hg is considered a high and requires a treatment. Which among the four following option regarding the blood pressure is correct? The correct answer for the question is option number C. 190/110 mm of Hg may harm the vital organs such as brain and kidney very tremendously. Clear? It might leads to many vital damage inside our body. That is, if the blood pressure becomes so high, that is 190 to 190/110 is a very high blood pressure, right? So that might harm the vital internal organs. Take a 17th question on your screens. A person with an unknown blood group, again the same kind of a question is again coming. A person with an unknown blood group under the ABO blood group has suffered a much blood loss in an accident. His one friend who has a valid certificate of his own blood type offers blood donation without any kind of delay. What would be the blood group of the donor friend? No need of any further explanation. Universal donor. Option number 2, type O. So the person's blood group or the donor's blood group was O blood groups. Since it doesn't have any kind of antigens, it can be donated to any person. No agglutination or no coagulation of blood will take place. 18th question is also simple. Next question is also going to be absolute simple question. Very easy question. Bundle of his. What is the part? To which part of the human body does this particular term, that is the bundle of his, relates with? Bundle of his is a part of which of the following organs in human? No doubt option number A, heart. About the tissue system, we studied the bundle of his inside the tissue system, that is a nodal tissue system which is present inside the heart, starting from SA node to AV node, finally ending out with what? Bundle of his. Clear? Am I right? So bundle of his, definitely it is a part of the human heart. 19th one, which is an out of NCERT question actually. Examination of blood of a person suspected of having anemia. What is anemia? Deficiency caused due to iron. Shows large immature, not only iron, there are certain other things also which the question demands for. Shows large immature and nucleated erythrocytes without hemoglobin. Supplementing his diet with which one of the following is likely to alleviate his symptom? Which one? Definitely hemoglobin is an iron protein containing compound, definitely. But which of the following food item containing or the vitamins and the minerals given below will be required for providing the necessary conditions to alleviate from this particular symptom of having the anemia? It is none other than option number B, folic acid. Guys, in case of anemic people, you can have, the doctors will be giving tablets having folic acid tablets, right? Vitamin tablets, and folic acid tablets, etc. They will be giving in order to make sure that the person have enough amount of what? Hemoglobin. So the correct answer for the question is option number B, folic acid and cyanocobalamin. Clear? Let's move on. This is a question from 2006 NEET. Let's move on to the final question of this particular section. Which one of the following has an open circulatory system? Actually, this question comes from the chapter Animal Kingdom, but since here also we are dealing with circulatory system, this question is a part of this chapter. So which one of the following has an open circulatory system? Which part has an open circulatory system on the chat box? The correct answer for is it Ferritima, is it Periplaneta, is it Hirudinaria, or is it Octopus? Which of the following have an open circulatory system? Very common, you have studied in the chapter Structural Organization in Animals, also about this particular thing that is having the open circulatory system. That is option number B, Periplaneta americanae, which is the cockroach. Right, everyone? So that is all about the last and the final question of this session. So those who like the session, don't forget to like, share, subscribe a wonderful YouTube channel of BioPoints, stream the world of bio. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.